Oh, hello. My name is Mara, and welcome to Books Like Whoa. So before I start on today's Tag Tuesday, I feel like I just have to do like a little moment of geeking out and reflecting on my booktube career to date. And that is because I was tagged to do this particular tag, which is Books Under the Tree, by Peterlikesbooks. And to tell you that this like made my month is just an understatement, because I love Peterlikesbooks. In fact, the reason I created this channel, the reason I finally like got the courage and like felt like it was something worth doing was because of his channel. Because I'd been watching BookTube for a while, and it just felt like, and now that I'm actually on and like have met a lot of other booktubers, I realize this isn't the case, but the booktubers I was watching were all like teenagers or in their early 20s, and they were all pretty much just talking about YA, with the exception of like chapter stacks, basically. And I just kind of felt like, is there really room for somebody who's not mostly reading YA? Is there room for somebody who's not like 20 years old on BookTube? And just to see how Peter has so much energy, so much just like joy in reading, and how he has like zero fucks to give about anything, it really just like gave me the like, you know what, I can do this. Like, just because I'm not 20 doesn't mean that I can't get in the mix here. I mean, it's not, I'm 30. It's not even like I'm that old or whatever, but like, you know, and Peter's in his like 40s. He's not old either. It's just, it really, Peter like gave me the courage to go for this. So the fact that he tagged me in this and then said such like nice things about my channel, and I don't know, it just really touched my heart. Because the other piece of it is that this has been like a not great year, like for a lot of reasons, but one of which is that my dad has been sick, and it's just, you know, there's been times this year where it was hard to laugh, and two of the like most consistent things that were able to make me laugh this year, one was the Bitch Sesh podcast, which is about the Real Housewives. Whenever they do their impersonation of Luann, like just thinking about it makes me laugh. That could make me laugh this year. And then Peter made me laugh so many times this year when it felt like it was hard to laugh. And I'm getting emotional now, but the fact that he has gotten any enjoyment out of my channel when I know it's been kind of a rough couple months for him with other drama stuff happening, it just completely touches my heart. So anyway, if you're here because Peter sent you here, I'm so glad to have you. I'm so thankful for his channel. It is awesome. I will link his drama channel, which cracks me up and I love, and his booktube channel below. He's just awesome. If you're watching me, there's a very good chance that you already know who he is. But if you don't, you should totally check him out. And I'm just so like flattered, and it felt like him knowing who I was kind of like brought this year kind of into full perspective. So anyway, that was just my little like side note of emotion before we get into this tag, which is the Books Under the Tree tag, which is a Christmas tag. I'm kitted out for Christmas, so let's do this thing. Question 1. What book would you like to find under the tree this year? Well, I have a very long wish list on Amazon, so there's plenty of books I would love to see. I think really if I was picking one actual book, well, this is not one book, but one thing I would absolutely love to get is in my Penguin cloth-bound procurement quest, I still need the Charles Dickens box set of all of his stuff, so I would love to get that because it's one of the more expensive things I still need for this collection. And then just generally, I'm really hoping I get Amazon gift cards, because like mama is ready to spend them as soon as they get into her greasy little hands. So number 2, what is the best book you have ever received for Christmas? I'm gonna go with, one year my mom got me 3 or 4 first edition C.S. Lewis books, one of which was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, a first edition of that. And yeah, that's just super special. That's something I would never have thought to get for myself, but I just really enjoy. It has a place of honor in my decorations, and yeah, it's something I'm just glad to have. Number 3, what book gives you all the Christmas feels? One of these is a poem. It is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is, you know, a classic to the point where it may be even kind of cheesy at this point, but like there's just something about, especially if it's like an old British narrator, you know, reading it out for you, where it's like, 'twas the night before Christmas and all through the house. Like there's just something about that it's like, yes, bitch, it's Christmas. And then in terms of just like an actual book that I read, not every year. I've only read this 3 years ago, so, but I've reread this book around the holidays ever since I originally read it, is A Kiss of Midwinter by Courtney Milan, which was my #1 recommendation for holiday romances in the video that I did on that. It's just like, it's a sweet story. It's sad but good, and it's about trust and love. And aren't those things that we want this time of year? Yes. #4, what book do you plan on reading this year to get you in the Christmas spirit? I've actually already read that book, which was Her Christmas Earl by Anna Campbell. And then I think I'm also going to read Holiday Wishes by Nora Roberts. Actually, I might read that this afternoon. Yeah, that may be happening. So yeah, a little bit of holiday romance is really the only kind of seasonal reading that I do this time of year. So #5 is, what book have you read this year that you would like to throw out with the Christmas tree after the holidays? And I'll get into this in my year-end wrap-up next week, but I'm gonna say The Cursed Child, J.K. Rowling. I don't want to get into it because I love J.K. Rowling, but yeah, very disappointed in that book. #6, what is the book that you would like to place under everybody's Christmas tree for them? And I'm gonna go with Hunger by Roxane Gay. That book is a book that I wish I could make every person read, just because I think it has so much to say about body stuff, about being a woman, about being Black, about being gay. I mean, it's just, I feel like it just hits a lot of topics, and in a really compassionate way. The prose is very simple, and I think that has led some people to think of it as being simplistic, but I think if you look at kind of the structure of what she's doing, that's far from the case. I find the writing very kind of like stripped down and lyrical almost in its simplicity, and the story is just incredibly rough. It's not an easy read, but I think it's just completely something that is edifying and worth anybody's time. Challenge, create a stack of books with red and green spines. Okay, hold on for a second. Okay, that's pretty good, right? We got green, red, green and red, red, green, red. Merry Christmas. And then #8 is, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing it loud for all to hear. #Buddy the Elf for president. So I'm supposed to tag someone, but I'm posting this a week before Christmas. I'm gonna be a little surprised if there's people still looking to do Christmas type tags at this point. But if you are one of those people and you were looking for a Christmas tag, this is a good one. Consider yourself tagged, go for it. So that does it for this tag. Thanks so much for tagging me, Peter. This was a really fun one, and yeah, Christmas is almost here, guys. I'm really excited. It's basically been fall up through about like right now where I live, so I'm only just now really like feeling the Christmas spirit. I've been cranking the Christmas music and like really getting into things, so I think I'm having a very short Christmas season this year, but that's okay because I'm going to enjoy it. I'm looking forward to spending time with my friends and family, and I hope that regardless of what holiday you celebrate, you are getting some time to do that as well. So I think that that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias if you are so inclined. I have all that information listed in the description box below, and I think that's gonna do it. I hope you are having a wonderful week, a wonderful holiday season, and I will just talk to you on Thursday. Bye!